Now that we know how videos are downloaded by clients, let's put the persons in the loop and let's talk about quality of experience. First, let's say that the success of a multimedia service depends on these three factors that are related to each other: quality of service, quality of experience, and user engagement. Quality of service is a set of objective metrics. These are numbers, these are things that are quantifiable. For instance, we can measure the startup delay. That is the time a user needs to wait from the moment it clicks on a video to the moment in which the video started to be reproduced. Then other quality of service measures are rebuffering episodes, which percentage of time the reproduction was in rebuffering state, which is bad, or the resolution that the user managed to receive, etc. And these are objective. Then there are other families of measures that are not objectives. They are not even precisely quantifiable. And these are under the family of quality of experience. In general, quality of experience is a measure of the delight or annoyance of a customer's experiences with the service. So it's something that depends on the perception of humans. This is why it is not so precisely measurable. So how can we in any ways quantify this quality of experience? Well, one way to do it is through mean opinion score. This means that we provide a different set of users with a different set of videos, for instance, at different conditions of meaning different devices used by the users to consume the video, different network conditions, etc. Different resolutions, different codecs. And then we ask users to rate the quality of their experience with a rating that goes from 0 to 5 stars. Usually these are indicated as stars. And then we can have an idea of the impact of each condition to the quality of experience. For instance, we may observe that whenever the rebuffering percentage is a lot, the mean opinion score is low, which is what we would expect. So if we want to generalize the results we have from MOS, from a set of mean opinion scores, we can try to fit a function that is parameterized with quality of service measures like resolution, rebuffering, startup time, etc. And we can try to fit this function in order to approach the mean opinion score measured with the users. Okay, so that we can then use this function to predict what would be the mean opinion score whenever the resolution changed to a certain value or the rebuffering episodes changed to a certain value. So this fitted function that we obtain starting from mean opinion score is called by someone objective evaluation of quality of experience. But actually, you see, it's not objective. It comes from a mean opinion score of a certain subset of users. Maybe if you make the same measurements on another subset of users, you will obtain other mean opinion scores, and so you would also obtain other fitted functions. Anyways, this is the only way we have to try to quantify in some way quality of experience. This is an example of objective evaluation of quality of experience. So these researchers approximates quality of experience as this function here, where we have Qn is the resolution of chunk n. Tn is the time spent in rebuffering. And this last term accounts for the difference, the variation of resolution from a chunk to the next. So these authors claim that the quality of experience can be approximated by this function. And you see that in this function there's a parameter mu that I think they calculate based on a set of measurements of mean opinion scores they had with the measurement campaign. But actually, quality of experience cannot be just dependent on quality of service parameters like rebuffering, etc. It depends also on many other factors. For instance, user profiles, the age of the user, the habits of the users, etc. So exactly the same video with the same quality of service may be perceived well or not by different types of users. And also, the type of video matters also a lot, but we will see it later. Okay, so for instance, in order to have a good perception, a user watching a YouTube video, a short YouTube video, would tolerate at most 5 seconds of startup time. After this, he will abandon the video. While if the same user is watching a long movie, like 2-hour movie, he will then tolerate even larger startup time, like 30 seconds, which makes sense. So you see the perception changes depending on the type of the content. At the end, quality of experience results in user engagement. User engagement is an assessment of individuals' response to some type of offering. So in simple terms, user engagement is the contrary of user abandonment. So if the user has good experience with your service, then he will be engaged. It means he will continue watching your videos, he will come back to your web page to see if there's new content, so he will be engaged. Here we see that to have engaged users, you need to provide good quality of service that then results in good quality of experience usually, and then this results in good user engagement. For instance, in this study here, they measured how the abandonment rate increases with the startup delay. So you see that if the startup delay is like 1 second, there's no abandonment, while if it goes to 10 seconds, already 50% more or less of the users will abandon the reproduction of the video. And of course, this is a tragedy for a content provider. Okay, so this is what we want to avoid. So since user engagement depends on quality of experience, it depends then also on many subjective aspects. For instance, this we have seen it before. So the same startup delay will produce a very high abandonment rate if the user is going to watch a short video. Because if I want to watch 30 seconds of videos and I have to wait 5 seconds, it is already a lot. I will stop. While if I'm watching a long movie of 2 hours, it's okay if I wait 10 seconds. Also, you see from this plot that users who have fiber connection, they are more demanding. Okay, so after 10 seconds of startup delay, most of the fiber users will abandon, while a user in a mobile phone has to be more patient, of course, and so after 10 seconds of startup delay, few users have abandoned. And in general, what I want to show is that engagement depends on many aspects, not only on the way we provide the video, but also on the user himself, what he expects from the content, the equipment that the user has, etc. It is a very difficult aspect to measure and to quantify.